Nothing in this world makes me want to come unhinged more than when a man ignores my texts. Like, you're blessed to even be speaking to me, and then you have the audacity to leave me on red? Like, who do you even think you are?
I wanted to talk about this comment because so many people were commenting on it, and it's so true. So though I have talked about this in other videos, you guys want to hear me talk about it, so here I am. So there is usually 2 reasons why this can happen. There honestly could be a few more too, but we're just gonna touch on the 2 right now. 1, an insecure guy is trying to humble you, which is ridiculous because like no one has the power to like humble you, but whatever. And not all the time is it like a non-approaching thing. Sometimes they'll go like out of their way to try to humble you, which is ridiculous. Literally 100% of the time this is coming from insecure guys that know they can't bag you. So another reason can be is that they're intimidated by you, they think you already have a boyfriend, they think you're going to turn them down, they think you're going to be mean about it and arrogant about it. It can be a mix of a whole lot of things, but I feel like it really boils down to like the fear of rejection and intimidation in general. Or it can literally just simply be that they have a girlfriend and they're not interested. It doesn't matter how pretty you are. If they have a girlfriend and they're not interested, it is what it is.
If you just got ghosted by a man, or if you feel like you're about to get ghosted, I want you to watch this video. I'm gonna give you 5 reasons why ghosting is actually a massive blessing and you should be thankful that you got ghosted. Number 1, this man is telling you he has terrible communication skills. That's enough for me right there. Like, if you can't send a simple, communicative, like basic text to let someone know that you're not interested and it's not for you, like the relationship would go nowhere. Can't communicate, immediately no. He's immature. It takes someone that's very immature not to be able to just send something so basic. So he can't communicate, he's immature. 2 reasons. Reason number 3, he's lazy. It takes such minimal effort to send that kind of text. I think you're lazy if you can't do it. Reason 4, he's actually saving you time. No more wasted time. This man would likely waste your time. We don't need something to drag on. If it's not for you, you don't want it. So reason number 4, thank you for not wasting my time. And coming in strong at reason number 5, why you should be thankful that this man ghosted you. It's going to open you up to something so much better for you. Clear that energy out. Those are 5 reasons that you should actually be thankful if someone ghosts you. Honestly, this applies either way, but keep it moving. Rest in peace.
3 reasons why a man will ignore you. Number 1, sadly, if he does something wrong. He does not want to admit to it. So he will just ignore you and try to do anything but talk to you so that you can hold him accountable for it. So that's how you know. Number 2, when he thinks that you are out of his league, when he thinks that he has no chance with you whatsoever, he will just ignore you because he doesn't want to get his ego hurt or his ego bumped from not getting you and trying to get you, so he will just ignore you. So if he thinks he has 0 chance, he's gone. And number 3, when you hurt him, a guy will never say to you, you hurt me, you hurt my feelings. So he will literally just not respond if you hurt those feelings. They don't want to say it. They will do anything but say it and admit to that. So if he does admit to it and he does say you hurt his feelings, he is a mature, grown-ass man, and keep that man.
Okay, girlfriend, if the guy you've been seeing for a while all of a sudden just poof, ghosted you out of nowhere, and now you're like, how do I save this? I will tell you word for word what to say to him, but you gotta promise me first, like pinky promise, that you only say this once, okay? This is not a 2 or 3 chance type of thing, okay? So first things first, don't accuse him over text. Don't be like, why haven't I heard from you? Instead, say, hey, haven't heard from you in a while. Just want to make sure you're still alive, and add a winky face. Because from there, he's going to tell you what he thinks. He's either going to gaslight you and give you an excuse, or he's going to apologize and ask you out. Follow my account for more dating tips, though, and good luck.
Why do men ignore women? Why do they ignore me? They say they love me. They pay for stuff. They give me money, but then they ignore me. Because okay, y'all ready? They're not ignoring you. Okay, let me say that again for the people in the back. They are not ignoring you. They're living life. You are sitting there waiting on them to pay attention to you. You know that thing called life? They're doing things, working, watching Netflix, taking a shower, sleeping, doing research, eating, visiting family members. Okay? They're not ignoring you. They're busy, baby. Get some business too so you can be busy. If you feel like a man is ignoring you, it's because you don't have a life, darling. And they do. So, time to get a life.
If a guy ghosted you and you are absolutely going crazy, you literally can't sleep, you can't eat, you can't get your freaking mind off of him, and it's driving you insane because you're like, okay, what is going on? Things were going so well, he was so sweet to me, and now, boom, like out of nowhere, he just ghosted you and you're so confused and you don't know what to do. I want you to take a second and put yourself in the shoes of somebody else. Like, give yourself the same exact advice that you would give your best friend, your sister, your daughter. What would you tell them to do? You really want to be somebody's second option or third option or fourth option. If they're not 100% sure about you, I don't care how busy they are. I don't care that they're going through a hard time. I don't care that they're really busy with work or travel a lot. These are all excuses that you're telling yourself to make them better in your mind when in reality, you know they're not it. It's freaking summertime. Like, it's hot girl summer. Get out there, be a bad bitch. Go have fun with your friends. Go work on yourself. You can't stop thinking about them. Go on a walk. Are you really going to settle for somebody who you have to beg or convince to love you? No. And if you feel like you have to, or if you feel like you need to manipulate somebody into liking you, then I would really, really encourage you to take a second to love yourself first. The most important relationship that you will ever be in your entire life is the relationship that you have with yourself. And that is the relationship that will set the standard for how men treat you. So pay attention to how you're treating yourself. Pay attention to the things that you are telling yourself. Always remember that whoever is meant to be in your life will be in your life, no matter what. If it is meant to work out, it will. So go out there, live your life, and watch. 99% of the time, whenever you're done thinking about them, that's when they hate you up again.
Okay, so I'm freaking pissed. Pissed. So, fun little story time. Here we go. So, my boyfriend of 8 months, almost a year, and we've known each other for a year now, straight up ghosted me. We had a really loving relationship. It was really affectionate, really vulnerable. We told each other how much we loved each other every single day. We were best friends, like, especially before we started dating, we were friends. And he told me all the time, like, how much he wanted to marry me one day, how amazing I am, how I'm the most beautiful girl that he's ever seen. Okay, so I invite him on my family vacation. Mind you, I haven't been on a full family vacation since, like, way long ago. Not just, like, an immediate family vacation, like uncles, grandparents, cousins. So we spend, like, almost 2 weeks in Hawaii together. All paid for, by the way. He didn't pay for any of it, which was fine because, like, we were treating him and, like, that's what we do. So we get back from vacation together. By the way, he said it was the best vacation he's ever been on in his life and that he wants to, like, move to Hawaii and he loves it. And we spend, like, 3 days together since coming back to LA where I live. We have a really fun 3 days, good time. So I leave his house and we're texting. So he goes and applies for this job interview. I'm asking him how it's going and all this stuff. He's texting me, whatever. And then the rest of the night, he just, like, stops texting me. And I'm just like, okay, like, he's just with his friends or something, like, whatever. And then the next day rolls around. I still haven't heard anything. I'm like, what the fuck? Mind you, too, he texts me all the time. Like, that's the precedent that he set in the beginning of our relationship. We talk all the time. 2 more days go by. Nothing. Obviously, I'm texting him this whole time being like, hey, you good? I had to literally DM his brother to see if he was alive. I have anxiety, okay? I thought this man's was, like, dead in a ditch somewhere. I was freaking out. His brother's like, oh, yeah, no, he's cool. Like, the last time we spoke, like, weeks ago, he said you guys were great and happy and this and that. So I'm like, okay, cool. After, like, my 4th text to him or something, he responds with, like, a long-ass paragraph. He sent this long-ass thing, like, explaining himself. And he was like, oh, my God, you don't deserve any of this. I love you. Like, I've been going through things, but you don't deserve this at all. Like, I'm so sorry. So we're in the middle of this conversation, right? And then he just ghosts me again. Full on ghost. His snap score is going up. Obviously, I'm checking. Like, the fuck? And I know he's, like, playing poker with his friends. And he, like, went to a basketball game today. So, yeah, I'm honestly at a loss because I literally never would have seen this coming from him. And as shitty as he sounds right now, I know for a fact he didn't cheat on me because he's just, like, not that type. Like, I promise y'all. But, yeah, shit makes no sense, and I'm pissed. So, I'm either going to break up with him or I'll update you guys. If this has happened to you, I'm so sorry. This shit sucks. I'll post a part 2 so you guys know what's going on.